Booey ba ba ba.
Did you like it when the minions said the ba 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 banana banana, and then the guy goes banana no no banana.
I lulled your cock off.
Mm-hmm. Were the minions ever good?
Yes.
Why is that even a question?
Yeah. Why you? Of course, they made a movie about them. You don't make
course, and
yeah,
all movies are good.
Yeah.
Bring him along with us on an adventure.
No. He disappeared.
Oh.
He fish appeared.
That's for the old people in the back.
Yeah, that's for the...
If you're not paying attention, that should have caught your attention.
That's for the ichthyologists in the crowd.
Michael?
Yeah?
What's that? What's
An ichthyologist?
Yeah.
Someone who studies fish.
Ooh.
Salt!
You have a big brain, I will say.
Well, I don't know. I mean... It's probably just called a marine biologist. I just said ichthyologist because I know ichthy is like the...
Well, it sounds
the
smarter.
fancy Greek word for fish.
Oh yeah, get the lore. The lore that we don't know what's gonna happen.
Hello? Hello, hello?
Hi. You're starting your first night here at Five Nights at Freddy's.
I don't know how it goes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy's. That's what it's called.
Get it? It's a reference.
You have taken me as things.
Well, that's very rude of me. I'll take one of those. And I'll take you and you. And I'll take... mag ammo. This is everyone's favorite part of the game, right?
This is not going in.
I refuse! Bonk.
Let's see. What else has happened? I know we talked about Green Lantern because we had watched. We definitely watched that. What?
I didn't grab machine gun ammo.
Oh.
Yeah, talk. It's going to be quick.
Yeah.
Talk about Green Lantern.
We watched the Green Lantern, and it was great.
Yeah, it's not bad.
No, you also don't. Do you have handgun ammo? There we go. Yeah, so we watched the Green Lantern, and okay. We have some controversial opinions.
Controversial opinion here.
The suit doesn't look that bad.
It's not terrible.
It's not. I think the worst thing about the movie is how just like pretty generic it is and how it just is how it's just blatantly trying to rip off
excuse you, actually.
Wait, he lived?
Apparently.
Wow. And it's also a weird movie because I mentioned it while watching, but it's like I thought it came out before Iron Man. But it came out like years after.
Yeah, it came out after Captain America.
Yeah, it came out
before.
It came out like right before Avengers,
yeah.
Which just is crazy to me because it doesn't feel like that.
Yeah, it feels like Sam Raimi period.
Yeah, but then at the same time, it's putting in elements to mimic that. Like the music sounds very similar to Iron Man.
Yeah,
and like I don't know. If you haven't watched it, you should watch it. It's not as bad as you think. And we were also talking about like the villain too.
Yeah.
The one of the guy, ugly man. He's evil because he's ugly, and then he gets more ugly
because he becomes more evil.
Yeah, there is a graph that you can make with that character of the more ugly he gets, the more evil he gets. Do they explain why?
Blah blah blah. Alien parasite. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, whatever. It could have made. I want an alien parasite that makes people more handsome. Like
that's the symbiote from Spider-Man.
That's true, because black is nice.
What are you talking about? Why did you have to bring color into this?
I love Venom. I think black is a good color.
Black is my favorite color.
I also, that's another goo thing. I want Venom goo on me.
That's true.
Yeah.
There's probably loads.
That's
of Venom
besides
porn.
the point. We're
Anyways.
talking about Green Lantern.
Yeah, green.
Ryan Reynolds also is good. He brings the charisma for the movie
Yeah.
and makes it a lot more bearable.
Yeah, and you know, we're not saying that the suit was the best choice.
No,
It's just not bad.
no, it like when you watch reviews about it and people are like, this is the fucking shittiest thing ever, and it's like, it makes sense. It makes
Yeah.
sense for it to be like this latex thing,
Yeah,
like
almost ethereal looking. Sort
yeah.
of.
What did we say personally? Didn't we say we wish it added some bulk and maybe had like more contrast,
Yeah,
like more green?
yeah.
Or what was it?
Just more texture.
Yeah.
because like it's okay because it doesn't feel real and it doesn't have to feel real because it's all just a figment of his mind or whatever.
Yeah.
But it just would have been cool to have, because uncanny valley sort of thing.
It does.
know?
It does a little bit, and I think that's what the people's like main. Whoa, fuck! People's main problem with it. It's like, yeah, it is that early CG, but it's not as bad as people say. And I remember another thing. The scene where they're like on the Green Lantern planet. And it's like all the wacky characters, you know, like all the
goofy.
goofy, wacky designs. You can barely see any of the shit
Yeah.
because you see the light of the green, and then it's like everything else is just black.
Yeah.
Like, and I said it should have been, they should have just brightened the movie up, you know.
Yeah.
Lean more into like both lightening up like the shots, but I think maybe putting in more camp into it probably would have made it better.
Yeah.
As it stands, it's just a pretty like generic, forgettable movie.
Yeah. It's purely if you want to watch a good movie, don't watch this movie.
Yeah, watch The Cat in the Hat.
Just yeah, watch The Cat in the Hat. Just watch watch it for critique's sake,
Yeah.
for learning about yourselves and each other's.
Yeah. I don't know. It could be better, and with the villain, we were talking about it, and because I think a villain is a big part of a what
Whoa.
the fuck
Excuse you, sir.
is a big part of what makes like a good first movie
Yeah.
for a superhero, because you don't want to make their penultimate villain be the first one.
Yeah.
You usually don't want to do that. You don't want to blow your load too early.
Yep.
But you also don't want...
Especially since in superhero movies, it's still kind of a thing where you kill your villain.
Yeah, and we mentioned that. Please hit him. Please.
It's not gonna happen. Howdy.
Hello, sir. You wouldn't hurt... What?
That doesn't count.
But what even is... Phalanx?
Alex. No, it's Parallax.
Parallax.
Yeah, he's an okay villain.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I think that's just a... Because I didn't know who fucking Parallax was, and my thought was, oh wow, they picked like a super forgettable Green Lantern villain. No, Parallax is like up there as one of Green Lantern's main enemies.
Yeah.
And maybe that's just me.
He's just not a well-known... Well, Green Lantern in general, I don't think is well-known to, like, blasé comic book fans.
No. He's just the green guy to the... Can we... Well, okay then. Your hair tripped it.
All right.
It's, yeah. Because Green Lantern's just green guy in, the Justice League.
It's true. But he's not a...
Are we dead? Oh my god.
I didn't even die in the other playthrough.
There's a first for everything, my friend.
Excellent. Excellent.
It's good. That will end our Green Lantern. It could be better. I wish they would have done a second movie with Sinestro because Sinestro is fucking cool.
Yeah.
Give it a watch.
Give it a watch.
Give it a smell.
Hopefully, you know, I would still like to see DC still make another Green Lantern if they're
Yeah.
if they aren't gonna go with, because I like Green Lantern.
He's cool. He's one of those superheroes where like if in the hands of a really creative person, they can make him super fun. Because the
Yeah.
idea of a character being able to make their weapons anything,
Yeah,
like,
just from their imagination.
yeah, that just makes creativity happen.
Yeah.
And if you can't, well, then he's lame.
That he's stupid. and
That
I
he's
hate him.
stupid, and I hate him. Blowing up crates with fire.
I like setting fire to things. My doctor says it's normal for kids my age. You're 35.
Mother said I couldn't play with my airsoft gun today,
So I punched her.
and then she sent me to my room.
Because I have weak man arms. I'm sorry, guys. I can't go paintballing today. My mom says that I'm
My
stupid.
mom said no.
What are those
Chihuahuas?
for? Wait, why do they have those?
Chihuahuas.
For little chihuahuas?
Chihuahua.
Did you watch the George Lopez Chihuahua?
George Lopez Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Was Beverly Hills Chihuahua?
Yeah, that's George
That's
Lopez.
George Lopez?
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
Can you do George Lopez's voice?
Hey, I'm George Lopez.
He goes, "Ah, I'm George Lopez."
What the
You got to use that little vial by the burner.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought I accidentally put it away.
Ooh.
I was going to be very mad at myself.
Wait a
5
minute.
minutes after Dose vomiting.
Except her. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is the lore area. This is where all the lore dump happens.
Yeah.
And if you haven't figured it out, little
Get
girl.
ready. Nope. Shut.
Oh,
shut,
sorry.
shut, shut.
Oh, yeah, that hasn't been real. We just know Evelyn's a piece of shit.
And Carson wants to fuck her.
I don't.
Put in all the times that Carson was sexually attracted to.
I think I made it a point that I didn't. I think I said she is scary.
Debatable.
Debatable. Yeah, you do have me there. You're right. Why do we have two handguns?
Is debatable. I wanted to take up space in my inventory.
You took the broken handgun.
Yeah, it was a joke.
I don't think it even went in.
What?
What? Wait, you don't keep in all of our bits? What?
I
Good
would like to go
texturing.
through here, please.
No, you have to do that as Chris Redfield.
I mean, he's not in this game.
Chris
Chris Redfield?
Redfield, the infertile one. Did we talk about that? I don't think we talked about that.
I don't think we definitely talked about it in our the lost footage, but yeah,
Lost
please.
footage.
I can't be fucked to look up why, but you mentioned
Yep.
we played Resident Evil 5 all the way through.
Yep.
We'll do it again for the channel eventually. But he told me like at the beginning that like Chris Redfield was infertile, and that made sense to me because there's memes of him trying to get Claire and Leon to fuck to continue the Redfield bloodline. And so I'm like, that makes sense. And then I'm like, does it explain it in this game? And Michael's like, yeah, I think so. It doesn't, by the way. It doesn't bring up, is he even infertile?
Yes.
How do you know
100%.
this?
I don't care. Who cares?
You're
It's just true now.
You're just spreading misinformation? Is that what's happening?
I mean, wouldn't you?
Spreading misinformation is like my favorite thing to do.
Yeah. I thought we were on the same page with this.
You're right.
Carson.
Well, I like to do things like about real people.
Gaslight, gatekeep,
Yeah.
girl boss.
Gaslit my dad into loving me. Isn't that funny?
Hey.